Hello again, and welcome to my back deck. It is a beautiful day outside, so we're going to talk a little bit about enhancing work motivation. And please excuse, again, any noises from birds or the wind uh, during this video. When we talk about work motivation, the people in organizations are important. They're crucial to achieving the goals of the organization. And motivation is a fundamental concept not only in um, in organizational management, but also in social science in general. So when we think about work motivation, we think about a lot of the same things that just motivate people in general. Uh, when we think about motivational theories, we think about public or Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where you have lower level needs like your need for food, water, shelter, and then safety, and then you have higher level needs about self-esteem um, uh, that can then be filled after you fill your basic needs. Then, relatedly, there's theory X and theory Y, where theory X really that theory X of management is about fulfilling people's basic needs, motivating people, that people are simple, that they only care about those basic needs, so you manage in a way that only focuses on those basic needs. And then theory Y, where you have methods for enhancing motivation based on those higher level needs, self-fulfillment and self-esteem, self-actualization. So let's talk a little bit about public service motivation. What is public service motivation? And there's a large literature on what public service motivation is. It's this desire to serve the public, to do work that that serves the public good. Now, there's people in the private sector there's people in the private sector that also care about what they do and believe that they are doing good work, of course. But people in the public sector and nonprofit sector have something we call public service motivation, where even though they might be able to make more money doing something else, they want to do work that serves the public good. That something that's important to them is feeling that they are providing a service to their community, and so they have uh, aspirations to fulfill that want, to really believe in what they're doing. Um, Now, when it comes to enhancing public employee public work, when it comes to enhancing work motivation, there's several mechanisms I want to talk about. These methods include improved performance appraisal systems. So, by improving your performance appraisal system, you have either group-based appraisals or peer review. When it comes to academia, or state universities, a public organization, peer review is very important in academia. And so when you set up mechanisms for reviewing each other's work, and you have other experts in the field reviewing their work, that will help motivate people. You want to be thought of positively from your colleagues and your community of scholars. So we have that kind of work motivation too. In the case of my field, you want your peers to come in to review your teaching, and you respect what they think about your teaching, because they're also experts in this area, because they know the dynamics of a classroom. Same thing with research. We have blind peer review that your work has to go through, and you want the respect of the people in your field. It's a motivating factor. There's also merit pay and pay for performance. So pay for performance is also a private sector thing, where think of salespeople. Salespeople, if you sell more, you get a commission. If the company makes a certain amount of profit or meets certain goals, then you get some kind of pay for that performance if you individually met performance outcomes or measures. With the public sector, there's a lot of talk about merit pay. So your raises are based on your evaluations. Are you doing a better job? Then you get better pay, and that would be a motivating factor. Kind of gets at the lower level needs. Everybody has to pay the bills, so of course we care about those lower level needs, like the monetary part of it too. Bonuses and award systems. One-time awards for performance. So, at the end of the year, if the company does well, you get a bonus, or if you do well, you get some kind of award or bonus. Same thing happens in the public sector. There are certain awards in the field, and there's some kind of incentive there to win those awards and get that achievement. In our own university, you have the Teacher of the Year Award, which comes with a modest monetary one-time award along with a plaque or certificate for being acknowledged as a good teacher. Same thing for Scholar of the Year and Service of the Year. So there are different award incentives. It's kind of like winning Employee of the Month at a lot of places. So you have those kind of things to help motivate people. Profit sharing and gain sharing, so providing some kind of reward for employees when the organization is doing well. Profit sharing would obviously be a private sector thing because you're not doing profit sharing in the public sector. But there are those kind of incentives where if the organization is doing well, then the people within the organization get some kind of award for that. Job design, job enlargement, rotation. So in the classic manufacturing, manufacturing has changed over the years, so it's not the same kind of assembly line that we used to see, that Henry Ford created. It's very different than it used to be. But when we think of the assembly line and manufacturing, you have people doing the same task over and over and over. You just do one task all day, and it gets very boring. And so, by using rotation or designing the job so that people change tasks, do a variety of tasks, you can make people feel that they have more stake in what the organization is doing because they get to do a lot of different things, and they don't get bored easily. So that helps. Having different parts of the job that are important, and keeping it interesting. So to go through some of those, just to recap some of those: improved performance appraisal systems, so peer review or group-based evaluation, merit pay or pay for performance, bonuses or award systems. Even an award that wouldn't be monetary would still be something to motivate public employees who care about the how their colleagues look at them. Profit sharing, gain sharing, and then job design, job enlargement, and rotation, creating a variety of tasks for people to do, so that they do not get bored with the work that they're doing. I would add to that the concept of shared governance, when you let people within the organization help make decisions for the organization. That makes people feel more personal about their job. It gives them some kind of stake that they actually have some influence over the direction of the organization, and that'll make people really much more motivated to care about the organization and the work of the organization if they feel like they're part of the decision making. So those are some ways for enhancing work motivation in public organization. Thank you.